Hello guys, this is Nawab Solutions and you are listening and saying electricity fundamentals. We will discuss about the types of electricity and its modern methods and static electricity and many more. There are two types of electricity. One is the static electricity and other is the current electricity. Static electricity is measured by rubbing together two or more objects and making friction, while current electricity is the flow of electric charge across an electrical field. Static electricity. Static electricity is when electrical charges build up on the surface of the material. It is usually caused by rubbing materials together. The result of the build-up of the static electricity is that objects may be attracted to each other or may even cause a spark to jump from one to the other. For example, a rub balloon on a wall and hold it up to the wall. Before rubbing, like all materials, the balloons and the wool sweater have a neutral charge. This is because they each have an equal number of positively charged subatomic particles, protons, and negatively charged particles like electrons. When you rub the balloon with the wool sweater, electrons are transferred from the wool to the rubber because of the differences in the attraction of the two materials for electrons. The balloon becomes negatively charged because it gains electrons from the wool, and the wool becomes positively charged because it loses electrons. Current electricity. Current is the rate of the flow of the electrons. It is produced by moving electrons and it is measured in amperes. Unlike static electricity, current electricity must flow through a conductor, usually copper wire. Current with electricity is just like the current when you think of a river. The river flows from one spot to another, and the speed it moves is the speed of the current. With electricity, current is a measure of the amount of the energy transferred over the period of the time. That energy is called a flow of electrons. One of the results of the current is the heating of the conductor. When an electric stove heats it up, it because of the flow of the current. There are different sources of current electricity, including the chemical reactions taking place in the battery. The most common source is the generator. A simple generator produces electricity when a coil of the copper turns inside a magnetic field. In a power plant, electromagnetics spinning inside many coils of the copper wire generate vast quantities of the current electricity. There are two main kinds of electric current, direct and alternating. It is easy to remember. Direct current is like the energy you get from a battery. Alternating current is like the plugs in the wall. The big difference between the two is that DC is a flow of energy while AC can turn on and off. AC reverses the direction of the electrons. Basic Electricity Handbook Volume 1. Wind power from your rooftop, quotations and efficient wind turbine. Similarly, the related articles are Electricity Windmill Explained, Understanding Inductance, a timeline of the history of the electricity, Electrical Resistance Explained, Ohm's Law Formula, what is an ampere, basic electrical units, definition of a rectifier, electric power systems. What is a resistor? Good electricity capacitors in the series explains. What is impedance? Explained Ben Franklin Electricity. What is static electricity? Electricity power explained.